tent party probably longer than most people. And I can tell you, we're having the same kind of growing pains I saw on the Republican side, whether it was through the Tea Party in 2010, the activists who helped to bring about the MAGA movement.
And with all due respect to my friend Donna, there's nothing like, you can't draw any equivalence between the Tea Party movement and the socialists. For one, the Tea Party folks weren't trying to bring about the downfall of Western civilization and the United States of America. Abolish the police, abolish ICE, abolish borders, abolish the Senate, abolish the Constitution. There was nothing like this in the Republican Party. So it's an extreme political ideology that is gaining traction. The Democrat leadership has lost control. They know it. And people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Hong in Wisconsin, Abdul El Sayed in Michigan. You talk about the Big Tent. The Democrat Jewish Attorney General of Michigan cannot even go to her party's nominating convention because she says, I won't be safe there because of the supporters of Abdul El Sayed. You can't draw any equivalence between what happened in the Republican Party with the resurgence of patriot conservatives versus these anti-American radicals.
No, you can't. Hey, Shea Bear, you can hang out in Ground Zeroes, yeah, if you want to. I'm not sure.
But as you know, I've been in this.
Let's see what else we got on the list here. There's crazy women here.
Oops. Obviously, there are some parts of the United States back in 2020 that had some reckoning to do in regards to what it looked like to have a public safety that centered actually safer communities. For us in Minneapolis, with the murder of George Floyd, we had to have a deeper conversation about what really it looked like for us to address public safety here. We had a police department that was essentially problematic. And when that conversation becomes nationalized, then you sort of get the kind of messaging that gets sort of lost in the void. Minneapolis has come a long way. We still have a long way to go. And I think that is sort of what Bernie was speaking to. People essentially do want safer communities. People want the issues that exist with certain police departments, like the Minneapolis Police Department, to be addressed. And people want to have trust in those that seek to serve and protect them. And
with the latest jobs numbers, the economy, according to BLS, lost 23,000 jobs in July, when economists were expecting a 95,000 job gain. The job creation you boasted about for the previous 2 months, unfortunately, those numbers were also sharply revised down. It turns out 100,000 jobs were not created in May and June. You said in June that this was, quote, the strongest job market in your lifetime. By what metric?
Yeah, I think that one of the things we're seeing is that these jobs numbers are getting revised left and right. You can remember over the last couple of years, there were millions of revisions. And the bottom line is that if you look at the overall economy, then things are really, really booming. As an example, there are 83,000 construction workers building factories right now. That's a number that we've never seen before. Initial claims for unemployment insurance are the lowest they've been since World War II. There are more job openings than there are unemployed workers. So there are all these things that suggested the numbers should have been really strong. And when it didn't come out strong, we sort of dug in and we saw that the two things that made...
Sorry, I was bugging you guys so much with that video last night, or the live stream last night. I was trying to sleep. You guys kept waking me up, but that was my fault.
Negative. One of them was a reduction in government workers, and it was mostly teachers at states, taking July off. And the other thing was that the FIFA ended, and so that we had a whole bunch of hospitality workers, file for unemployment in July. And so anyways, you take those two out and you get back to what the consensus number was, about 100,000 job creation. And the point is, if that were in isolation, I wouldn't be caring about like throwing this or that on the side because it's a special story. But the fact is, everything else is so strong that I think that it makes sense that the consensus was about right.
Sounds about right. Leftist spin.
Yes, let us start.
Numbers. What is this one about? This is about Poland here. Okay.
To be in Poland, place where conservatives don't have to apologize for their views. and where Christians and Jews are not persecuted. Here, you don't have to try to be politically correct. There is common sense, safe streets, and normality. I'm sure that El Sayed or Mamdani would hate it. It's too peaceful and normal. It's liberating.
Very true, very true. What's this one about here? Woman tells Scarlet Grace of Rebel News to do her homework on Iran. I told her that Scarlet Grace has done more homework on the subject than most. Toronto.
Why not? This is an anti-genocide. You are the terrorist. You are the terrorist. There's no genocide on Iran except by Americans and Israel. 100,000 protesters against the regime are dead. What about the 100,000? Yes. I'm not going to talk to you. Why not? That was Israeli Mossad action. 100,000 Mossad agents? 100,000 Mossad agents. They gave guns and they shot Iranians. Yes, do your research. Do your research. This is an anti-genocide.
Reggie leftist.
Right, okay, but you've been giving so much shit in this crowd with this police there, yeah? What are we saying now?
You can't park there.
That's not what we've been protesting about, though. We've been on the protest and you've been countering it, yeah? So what have you got to say now? What do you mean? You've been harassing us all day. You've been harassing us all day.
Oh, different story now, isn't it?
Different story now, there's no police. No police there, you don't want to chat in it. What are we saying now? Use our mouth, use our mouth.
I don't know what that was about. Elon Musk 10 years ago.
Nobody in the world wanted it. I had no purchase orders, not one. Nobody wanted to buy it. Nobody wanted to be part of it, except for Elon. He was at the event, and we were doing a fireside chat about the future of self-driving cars. I think it's like 2016. Yeah, maybe at that time it was 2015. And he goes, you know what? I have a company that could really use this. And I said, wow, my first customer. And so I was pretty excited about it. And he goes, yeah, we have this company. It's a nonprofit company. And all the blood drained out of my face. Yeah. I just spent a few $1 billion building this thing. It cost $300,000. And, you know, the chances of a nonprofit being able to pay for this thing is approximately zero. And he goes, you know, this is it's an AI company, and it's a nonprofit, and we could really use one of these supercomputers. And so I picked it up. I built the first one for ourselves. We're using it inside the company. I boxed one up. I drove it up.
I think it's that NVIDIA guy.
To San Francisco, and I delivered it to Elon in 2016. A bunch of researchers were there. Peter Beal was there. Ilya was there. There was a bunch of people there. And I walk up to the second floor where they were all kind of in a room, this smaller than your place here. Cool. And that place turned out to have been OpenAI. 2016.
Wow.
Just a bunch of people sitting in a room.
OpenAI.
When I
another lefty, or who's this guy? Oh, Abdul Saeed, what's he talking about?
Free and universal if you increase taxes. So if you are elected and make this push, would you need to increase taxes?
Of course.
As I've said across this campaign, I am for taxing billionaires their wealth.
What about people who make less than $1 billion and less than $1 million, though, Dr. El-Sayed? What about people making less than $1 million?
So for the average person, and you look at your W-2, if you're an employee, he gets paid every 2 weeks or 4 weeks. After you pay your taxes, the next biggest check that comes off the top of your pay stub is to your health insurance company. So imagine.
Did that guy just say the stupidest thing around? Let me double check.
Check that comes off the top of your pay stub is the biggest check that comes off the top. W-2, if you're an employee, he gets paid every 2 weeks or 4 weeks. After you pay your taxes, the next biggest check that comes off the top of your pay stub
is usually your house or your car.
is to your health insurance company.
No, it's not.
So imagine instead of paying that to your health insurance company, whose CEO makes $20 million a year, instead you paid a little bit more in taxes for healthcare that you wouldn't lose if you lost your job or turned 26.
Some Americans worry, though.
Oh, like Canada and all their people come here to get their surgeries. Yeah, that works great there. And there's super long lines there. Yeah, that's a great idea for to act like Canada. What an idiot. What was this one here? Scarlet.
Yeah, murdering 100,000 Iranians on the streets of Iran on January 9 and 8. Yeah, you.
I don't know what that's about. Crazy lady.
People are saying we want our leaders to fight. They don't want leaders who are stuck supporting a broken status quo or backed by millions of dollars in dark money. They want leaders who have moral conviction and know how to fight. And in this fight, I say we start by getting comfortable with some things, including having a certain kind of ruthlessness. Now, I don't mean ruthlessness like the cruelty they show. I mean the kind that is uncompromising in its impatience with injustice, that shows no mercy for corruption, that fights back.
No mercy for corruption. Why weren't your friends the Democrats in that fraud meeting? That was all about corruption. Why was there not a single Democrat asking questions about fraud?
Hard when they threaten the power of the people.
The power of the people? You mean the people that were not able to get their Social Security and their Medicaid payments because of the corruption you speak of that your Democrat friends ignored? Oh, I can't stand hypocrisy like this. Speaking of hypocrisy,
is Hassan Piker, who obviously endorsed Abdul Sayed in Michigan. You've been on his live stream, at least a few times. He's somebody who said, that America deserved 9/11. Now he backed off from that.
Yes, he's apologized.
But he said a lot of controversial things. Is he somebody that should have a role in the progressive movement going forward?
I think when we look at our elections that have happened, we have lost young people. Much hay was made about the fact that we lost young men in the last election. And many of the same consultants that are wringing their hands today were the same ones talking about how we need to go on Joe Rogan and we need to be not so, willing to engage in cancel culture. And I think that the flip-flopping on this is a tactical debate that they may be having.
Does she know what she's saying?
I think the fact of the matter is that...
Ooh, what's this about?
Yep, sad, pathetic loser. Yep, says the bag in the car. Right.
He said bag, just FYI. He said bag in the car. He did not say the other word, but just in case something gets said out there that's inappropriate. Hey, what's going on? It's nice to see you over there. Nice to see you the other day. And here, this video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Some words you can say on Twitter, but when I'm on YouTube also, Canadians are in the chat like this guy here, then I got to sort of tone it down because some of these Canadians, they can't handle sensitive words and things like that. So, but yeah, I know. I usually say that at least twice a stream, it seems like. I just run it across the bottom. I don't think it bugs anybody. There's another one too. If you ever do like Restream kind of stuff or something like that, something about section 107 of the copyright law, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, hey, Robbie, what do you think about what it's talking about there? I'm not sure if some Canadians know what that even means, but we'll see.
We're out here supporting America, everything America.
Let's see who's there right now. We got Skylar hanging out there. We got Raw Tactics over there.
Chris out of Jade.
Tommy Boy.
From Barbara. Wait, what?
Ground Zero PDX, obviously there. Nico's there also. Let's go to Nico's audio video here in a second. Here, hold on. The old-fashioned way of doing it, I guess. There's Nico. What she always needs a little bit more support there. She's staying in the shade. Good idea. I gave her 77 likes on that one there. 32 watching now. Come on. What did she get? 32 watching, 77 likes. What the heck? It's opposite. It's the way I get things. Your horse banner. I got Nico on here somewhere. There she is. Back to the news here for now. Not a lot of, streamers are there, but I'm not seeing any other normies out there or something like that. I was wondering if it was like a streamer only thing or something like that. I was almost going to go, but I didn't get any information on it. Let's go back to the chat if anybody's still chatting over there. Better me than Joe. Yeah. Howdy, Joe. You're back at Google. Okay. Canadians have Google? I didn't know Canadians have Google. That's an American thing. That better to be non-alcoholic there. I think it's a Red Bull. Okay, good. Let's go back to the news. There's my news report here. There it is. Here's your favorite lady.
Democrats can go on Joe Rogan. Democrats can go on Fox News. Democrats have a responsibility to build a winning coalition. And young people are engaging in mediums and conversations that we have a responsibility to attend to and be responsive to. And
okay, which one makes less sense when they talk? AOC or Kamala Harris?
even right now, when we look at this insurgent wave of what is happening,
keep in mind, 4 years ago, she used to be that insurgent wave, remember? Now she said, we got to watch out for this insurgent wave. She's the insurgent.
Oftentimes when people are doing that Monday morning quarterbacking and what demographics voted where, the big one that's being ignored is the generational tidal wave.
I mean, you see it in the polling. It is significant.
Millennials are not, punk kids anymore.
Yeah.
We're grown adults with mortgages and kids.
Oops, I didn't mean to scare you with a large face. Sorry.
Another person who's been made an issue is
here's a smart lady, probably about the same age here.
Quite literally be cooked, and credited this to the Muslim Palestinian president and mostly South Asian committee for the decorum that allegedly saved him. Stephen Yaxley Lennon, known to his hooligans as Tommy Robinson. Stephen, there is a crowd outside rioting against you tonight, and without the protection and generosity of a Muslim Palestinian president and a mostly South Asian executive committee, you would be quite literally cooked. Oh, you mean the decorum of the Oxford Union? The one founded in 1823 by 25 white British men? In a university that required that every student swear to the Church of England for centuries. First meetings being inside Christ Church, a cathedral college. Early presidents and members becoming bishops, clergy, and Christian statesmen. William Gladstone, a devout Christian, ran that chamber, built by a Christian civilization that created the free speech traditions that they are now standing in. She wants to give credit to the Muslim leadership for this so-called protection, but the institution that actually made that decorum possible was built by Christians.
Facts, Bria. Facts. Good job. You got it backwards there. You're mirrored on that, Nico. You got to fix the mirroring. I know you're doing it so you can see the chat, but fix that mirror thing. Are you going to go to the thing tonight? It's the barbecue thing. Look at this, Paul. He's like copy and pasting his things here. My goodness, look at this guy. He realizes we're on X, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube there. He's spreading his howdies out there. He's a howdy spammer. You got it. I mean, looks good. People on this going by, guilty of loving America. That's a good sign. Yes, I can read backwards. Very bad of me. Here's an interesting one. McDonald's here. McDonald's in Sweden versus the McDonald's in Poland here. McDonald's in Sweden on the left, maybe after they had a party, but McDonald's in Poland on the right. What do you notice different about these two places here? Okay, people are just there. They're not. It's a mess. Nobody's trying to clean it up or anything like that. They're just living with the mess. Whereas on the Poland side of things, there. See what that looks like over there. Clean, normal. People sitting down having conversations. A lot of machines there. You know, maybe taking people's jobs or whatever, but I'm sure they still have cooks back there. Not everybody's on their phone. Normal stuff going on in Poland. Interesting. What could make that? What's interesting about those two countries politically that would sort of allow for those two things to be like that? Between Sweden acting like that and being kind of, we allow people of all countries and faiths and from all over the world to come into our country. You know, we don't have problems with that. Whereas Poland, you know, they have a thing about borders, and they like to make sure that the people that come in are kind of vetted before they come in, and they're decent people, and they're not going to make a mess of the floor and things like that. That might be part of the reason they're different. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. What else do we got in the news today? Well, here's the people out there in Ohio just don't know what temporary means, okay? For some reason, liberals in Ohio do not know what the word temporary is, as in temporary protective status. The Haitians that have been here going on 16 years, give or take, am I right about that? Somewhere in that ballpark. And they're okay with them staying another 16 years for a hurricane that happened 16 years ago. And they moved here thanks to the Clintons, right? I'm pretty sure the Clintons were during that situation because there was a Clinton and Bush Foundation back then. Bush Senior. It's crazy. See what they say here. I don't think I Tuesday. I might have heard of them, but I don't follow them. ICE doesn't speak for the people. Since ICE is a Congress appointed thing, Congress is appointed by the people. Therefore, yes, if you follow logic, they do what the people want. Since they're appointed by the people, Their ultimatum is made by Congress, which is, again, the people voted for Congress. Do you understand how a constitutional republic works, people?
Your neighbor of ours is illegal. ICE doesn't speak for the people. Your neighbor of ours is illegal.
What is it? That other part?
Yeah, some of them, they're diabetic. I think they are afraid for that, not to give them some type of scratch or whatever, because it will be so difficult for any type of injury that they get from here to heal. And it's irritating. Some of them feel that they get some type of electric shock from it. They feel it from time to time. Some of them say that it's difficult for them to move around with it. And the other thing is the type of stereotype that creates around them.
I wonder, I know Trump's giving illegals $3,000 worth of money to move away. Does he have any, can he throw an incentive to the Haitians to move back to Haiti by chance? I would imagine. Let me do a little bit of a thing here. How much is $1,000 worth in Haiti? What is the value of 1,000 American dollars in Haiti? Quite 130,363 Haitian gourd. What could that buy you? Here we go. It's $100 US is a significant amount of money in Haiti for many low-income families or minimum wage workers. It can equal nearly a full month's salary, though high inflation and living costs mean it stretches far for basic food items, but cannot cover major expenses. Okay, if $100 can get you living expenses for a month, $1,000 there, my goodness, there's a plan there for you, Trump.
So folks believes that. I got my little cousin. He came here last Wednesday, I believe. And when he got home, he was so ashamed to look at me with that thing and on his feet. It's just embarrassing just to see folks with it. And they just believe that they don't want to go out because they think that folks will believe that they are criminals. So many fathers and mothers do not want their kids to see it on them.
You know what their fathers and mothers could have done instead? They could have moved back to Haiti with the money that they saved up and lived pretty decent back in Haiti, because they knew they were here under temporary protective status and could be sent back at any time, because the word temporary means temporary.
So it's a really, it impacts folks' life on a daily basis some way or another.
Or any of the folks you work with, do they have appointments today?
I have some. We have some folks. They're on the way now coming. So we are helping with transportation and interpretation. So we do that every day from Monday through to Sunday. And we have some folks that are on their way now coming here today.
Do you know if Abel?
So a few. It's still mainly streamers. There's like one or two normies out there. Oh, the big guy with the flags there. Yeah, used to be out there all the time. That's good. Somebody else showed up at least. Geyer. I don't know what that was about. Excuse me. Oh, this is a situation here. Maybe. Where was this? You're talking about Britain. Somebody was talking about Britain earlier. Here's the way the British are behaving.
Make videos on sound.
From there, you fucking
Why are you filming it?
I'm meeting my friends.
Do videos, make videos out of town.
Hey, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Mate, what have I done? What have I done?
Policeman out here. What's happening?
Hey, don't. I'm not fucking shocking. Dumb cunt. Is it out of his packaging? Is it out of his packaging? Is it out of his packaging? It's in package, you idiot. It's in package, you idiot. It's in package, you idiot. You idiot. Package! It's in the package, fella! It's in the package, you idiot! Hey! It's in the package, you idiot! It's in the package, you idiot! Hey, what's the step he's got in the package? And he's got the shit pulled out to nothing! No, it's in the package, fella! It's in the package! No, it's in the package!
Spraying him.
Fucking moron, bro! You stupid cunt! Stupid cunt, you are, mate! Yeah. No, that's in the package, stupid officer. That's what you can do the best. It's in the package. It's in the package, you idiot. It's in the package. It's in the package. It's in the package, fella. It's in the package, you idiot. Hey, fella, it's in the package. It's in the package, you idiot. Don't you see? It's in the package, you idiot. It's in the package. Yeah, you stupid officer. Have a piss on that. Yeah, it's all on camera, it's all social media, fella. Got that from this store. This fucking foreigner guy. You just bought it. It's in the package. You all can see it. It's in the package. It's in the package. It's in the package, you idiot. Just also put it up. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the number again. Yeah. It's in the package. Yeah, move out the way. Sit back. Yeah. You get forward. It's in the package. You just bought it. It's in the package. You both move back. No. It's in the package. Yeah. Move back. I said. Whoa. Move back. Listen to what I'm saying. Because of what? Because you're obstructing an officer. What obstructing? You're obstructing the law, you idiot. It's in the package, sorry. You can see it's in the package. It's in the package, you idiot. Let's sort this out first. We're here to assist you. He's asking assistance. So, guys, just move back. Officer, you can push the people, but nobody can smash your face, innit? That's okay. That's okay. Because they fucking, you know what I mean? They for us, they are for us. And that's never happened. Never in your life happened. Never. When they stole my car, they were like, you need to come to the fucking police station. They didn't. This company. Open now. The part that's in the package, the first part of my fucking bag. What do you think I'm using it for? just bought it from a shop and you walked up the shop. He just said he's got a receipt for it. He's got a receipt for it. Look into the plastic packaging. Look, he just said it. Fucking retard. What a goon. Wow. That's not how you should do it, really. Just give you the head.
Deals out town. They filming it. Hey, Frank filming it. I'm meeting my friends. Do videos, make videos out town.
That's a liability for him. You worried about that report that he had kids with his second cousin? Do you think that's a liability for him?
No idea what you're talking about, and I'm not going to comment on it.
I'm not following the main race.
I haven't heard of these reports.
I don't know anything about that, but what I do know is that we have got to elect Democrats up and down the ballot.
You worried about
like just the
Back up to the mic back. You can hear me now. You can hear me now.
Granddaddy came home in a B-52. Fine box covered in red, white, and blue. He was one of the brave and the proud and the few.
Hey, DD Wave, how you doing?
21 guns.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Stood there and sound.
All right, trying to see what's going on there. Nico's having a good time.
what you're talking about, you can get a coverage because every facility like that, homeless is coming up.
Reason why
none of them ain't going down. None of them ain't, they're hiring.
The reason why I'm not interested in working for another nonprofit or starting my own is because of the bureaucracy and the forced ideology to even run a nonprofit, because oftentimes you're funded by local government entities that will tell you how to think.
Oh, okay, just like Israel doing.
So I'm not okay with that. So I find it much easier to help people if I remain independent or as a volunteer.
But you still need to try to get some type of money because these suckers getting paid out the ass.
Well, the thing is, I'm not interested in getting paid out of the quote ass. And that's what I'm fighting against. And I'm trying to expose the fact that social services has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. And I'm just not okay with that.
Listen, I'm from Georgia, right? I drove all the way here, Oklahoma, all these but Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, and up here. And this place here is it's how can you say? It's close.
It's close.
It's a lot of money here, but it's just I don't know. It's just the homes thing here is like it should be more organized. Like, okay, if you
They won't organize because they're shooting 115 personalities.
like Bridgeway, listen, Bridgeway is blowing the fuck up. These folks right here blowing up. They got all this stuff. It's like no, you'll never hear about a shelter or something that's like going down or they're like laying off folks. They're hiring more people every man. That's the
Arches every other week gets $2 million a week.
Fake news. Fake news.
Where's the money going?
Are you recording this?
I'm recording him.
Okay, that's fine.
I can hear you and I can see half of you.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that okay?
That's fine. It's there's a website, I don't remember what it's called, that you can actually look at the budget of everybody, and it's like open wallet something, and you get all the budgets, everybody's budget, what each facility is getting, and it's like millions of dollars that are not coming back.
State, federal.
Well, and actually statewide, I would say it's billions.
Yeah. Wow. Well, statewide it's billions, but each individual gets millions per week. For some of them get it per week.
So he was just asking me, why don't I start my own nonprofit? I said, because I don't want to be one of those people that's benefiting off of this.
Right.
Well said. Well said.
Okay.
Who wants to say a few words? Who's shy? Who's not shy? You want to say a few words? While you're here, what's your first name?
Robert.
Robert. What are you doing here at a Saturday at 10:30 in the morning?
Showing our support for Ken Paxton.
Ken Paxton, who's running for you.
Hey, show me Georgia.
You protesting the event?
He doesn't care about kids.
Sorry?
He's talking about children. He doesn't care about kids.
Why does he not care about children?
Why would he be a convicted sex offender?
Who's that?
Adam Hoffman. Anyway, I'm done talking.
Well, that's why you came here for attention, right? I'm giving you attention. Follow me on X.
I don't want attention.
You're not following me on X?
They don't want to get their point across.
No. Why is it always white liberal women that cause chaos, cause problems?
You're gonna miss something.
Did you vote for Biden and Harris? Did you bring any weapons, anything like that? Do us harm? You know, your side is always doing us harm.
Your car? It's private property.
I don't think you should have stopped following him after a little while. Trans rights activists had a low turnout for protest against Sophie Cunningham in Chicago.
No fear, trans folks, no welcome here. Chicago has no fear, trans folks, no.
You guys are afraid of error. You're thinking somebody is afraid of trans people. You guys are literally showing you're afraid of error. Look at all those masks. You're afraid of breathing. Do you understand how silly you look? You're afraid of letting people know your beliefs, or you're afraid of error. Make it make sense. If they're afraid they're losing their job or something like that because of their beliefs, that's silly. But if it's not that, then they're afraid of error.
Welcome here. No. Trans folks, no welcome here. There's no fear.
And Sophie's not against the people. She's against biological boys and girls sports. Here's Tommy jumping the other day. Did you guys see this one here? Tommy jumped off this thing over here in Washington somewhere. I want to know where this thing was. This interesting place here.
There's my boo-boo up there. Interesting jump.
with the hat on too. Boom. That's a splash.
Yeah, good job, babe.
Okay. Did the hat stay on? Did he glue his hat on? Good job, Tommy. Good job. What else we got over here? This one here. They had a nice little picture the other day when some people showed up over there. The other protest thing or whatever it was. I don't know what that was.
Already supporting what you believe in. And I think what happened to me is I was afraid of somebody that I shouldn't be afraid of. Like, they're the ones that got me here in this situation. And
Nope. Huey does not partake in the cactus juice. Nope. No cactus juice for Huey. He is pro cactus, pro living cactus, not pro cactus juice. Not going to happen. Not going to do it. All right. I think we covered most of that stuff there. Anything else to cover on that stuff there? I don't think so. Right side's been posting some stuff today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here's another situation there. What was it, 22 hours ago?
Great!
Seriously, you're an FFA person and you're acting like this? Is that an FFA jacket? You see that? You don't act like that if you're kind of pro California agriculture, Bakersfield Christian. You're not flipping people off. Bakersfield Christian. Get out of the road. As you're in their way, yelling, get out of here. As you're literally standing in their way all around. All you have to do. My goodness gracious. I'm guessing they were also getting out a violent criminal out of there too. Like, oh, you guys want the violent criminal in your neighborhood? Here, invite him to your house, okay? If you think there's shouldn't be borders, invite the person who's in charge of this, and this into your house. Go ahead. Oh, these people. Patty Murray, no. Scary thought. Recently, 1 hour ago. Came out at Marine 1.
President Trump, how was the golf tournament?
Went to Marine 1 to Air Force 1. Okay, anything else I'm missing here? I think we covered most everything on there. When they took this picture here the other day, I was right in front of where Chris is right there. I think we covered most of the stuff. Covered. Yeah, we covered most of everything. Back to this stuff here. So I live stream for the barbecue today. I'm guessing Chris is going to live stream from the barbecue today. I don't know if I wanted to live stream from the barbecue thing today or not. Kind of a normal thing there, but I'll probably some cornhole though. I need to do some exercise. I'll just play cornhole all day, I think. You guys play cornhole? You guys are pretty good at cornhole? I had 3 people here. I'm guessing you're all watching one of these live streams over here. See who else is live out there for the heck of it here. Is Chris and Danny live? I don't know if they went home last night or not. Tommy at Quincy's live. MDG's live. Portland Andy's live. Tactics is live. Iron Infantry is live. Everybody's live today. This is part of the universe here. What's Tommy doing? Ooh. Crossing the street there. Oh, is that Steve out there?
Yeah.
That's Steve Sprague, yep.
Oh, I gotta get something to drink real quick.
What are you talking about, Jethro?
Hey, your flag's a little limp. Oh shit. Look at Loki over there chilling by the cool area. Oh goodness. It's so fucking hot. Whew. Oh.
Okay. Nico's out there in the shade there also.
Just worked the last 3 nights on my feet.
Oh shit. I just fucking climbed a mountain 50 times yesterday.
Oh, just when he was doing that thing the other day. That's cool. What else is going on? Ground Zero, what are you doing? Oh yeah. Ooh. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Won't forget the man who died. Give that right to me. Stand up. You inventor still today. There's no doubt I love this life. There's a. Oh, yeah. I know I was muted. I apologize, server. I apologize. I was muted. I'm not muted now. I don't know. You know what 100 annos mean? I don't know what this language is. Jethro, what is this annos? 100 bottles of annos. What kind of weird vocabulary are you speaking of here? Are they there backwards? It surprised me. I won't forget. Is that right to be shared up? Kissing. Heart is stunned. Ground Zero's out there doing it. All right, now see. TV Waves over there too. Not top shelf. Not top shelf. What the heck? Top shelf whiskey, huh? I don't drink whiskey. Like last night, I was gonna drink one can of White Claw. You guys probably drink them by the 12 cans or whatever, or Chris and Danny, you probably get the 24 packs or whatever they are. I'd be lucky if I get one can at the local market. And they don't sell the cans at the single cans at your Dollar Generals. You got to find them at your gas station places, you know. Find the single cans or your convenience type stores. But if you go to your Dollar Generals type places, they don't have the license to sell them in a single or whatever it is.
Thank you, Louie. I appreciate you.
Oh, yellow stars, stripes. Oh. Guess who's calling in, guys? Guess who's calling in? We're gonna leave a message. Guess who's calling in? Grandpa Muskrat. Hopefully he hasn't been drinking too much. Better not have been drinking any of the cactus juice. Looks like everybody's gonna go back to their little hole there. Get their shade going on there. You got your first call. Yeah. We're gonna see if he leaves a message here. So you guys will hear a beep or whatever when the message gets left. I'll see what he says. There's a puppy. There's a puppy.
That's not your dad no more. No. I'm the one with the dad bod. No. That's my baby. Chachi has a totally different look than Loki. Chachi looks totally different than Loki. Change my big boy. I love you, big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. She's not a player. She don't like to fight. She likes to love.
Should I bring this to the barbecue?
Give me the level no song. Okay, go get your dad, bro. Go get your dad. Go bite his ankle. Ow! Go bite his ankle. Yeah, he has water. He has lots of water. I want actual water. Yeah, that's. You got cold? Are there cold ones?
Yeah, in that cooler right there that me and Josh brought.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, yeah? You're what?
There's a bottle of vodka.
Oh, shit.
When we went to the train trestle.
That's great.
Did he leave a message? Let's see here. Oh, I got a voicemail. Let's see here. Let's see what he says here.
Hi, Mr. Bill. I ain't been drinking cactus juice just yet, but I was gonna play a song live and in person. So here we go. I hope the phone picks this up.
Do the guitar?
I like you.
It's not picking it up too well. The guitar is drowning out the voice. Didn't work out too good on that one there. Then he does that, then he finishes it.
Well, I hope you like that, and it's time for me to start shooting the cactus juice. So I'll see you in chat. I've been there all along. Bye.
Grandpa Muskrat, thank you. Yeah, I just next time or whatever, just do it a cappella, I guess. Otherwise, you have to like yell over the guitar sound. I couldn't hear anything with the guitar sound and the voice at the same time. What else is going on here? Not a whole lot going on. Good job. Good job. Hey, let's listen to voicemails here while we do this. Old voicemails here. You guys can always leave new voicemails if you want to, but let's listen to some old voicemails. See if we recognize the voices here. Sounds corny, but something to do while we're waiting for entertainment here. We already know what Grandpa Muskrat's voice sounds like. Here, see if you recognize this voice.
Mr. Bill, you need to get better at reading your chats. Also, we want more music tonight. Guess who? Bye-bye.
Any guesses, Hubie, Robbie? Who was that voice? Any guesses? Any guesses? No guesses? The person wouldn't admit who they were, but the assumption is it's one of the mods, but no, it wasn't Wolfie, no. Unless Wolfie's changed genders or something. There, Jethro knows what's going on. Let's try another one here. What about this one here? We have another one. Here's another one here.
Hey, Mr. Bill, I just wanted to thank you for the great stream once again tonight.
One what? Kathy Graham.
Hi.
Boring old.
Go. Any guesses on that one? Same voice as this one here.
Mr. Bill, may I talk to Prickly, please? Thank you very much. Bye.
Kathy Grandma. Good job. Hubie's on top of it. Let's see. Any other voices we recognize here? What about... Let's skip ahead a little bit. This the person says their name there.
It's Deanie from Edmonton. I just wanted to apologize for killing Mr. Prick. I'm not really sorry, but I know you know that. Have a good day.
That she kind of gave that one away. I was trying to do it after she said her name there, but I think you guys figured out her name on that one right away there. This one might be very familiar with somebody in the chat. It might be very familiar here. We'll find out here.
Hello, Mr. Bill. Tech support line. I have a problem and I need to know what the buttons I need to push. Can you please help me with that? Thank you very much.
Yeah, you got Jeannie on the last one. Yeah. Who was that one in there? You just heard there. He's trying to disguise his voice there, but we're pretty sure that's a Canadian there. Which Canadian was that? You guys want to hear it again?
Hello, Mr. Bill. Tech support line. I have a problem and I need to know what the buttons I need to push. Can you please help me with that? Thank you very much.
Who was that one? No, that wasn't Joe. That wasn't Joe. Oh, Hubie's pleading the fifth on that one there. Hubie's pleading the fifth. But the problem with that is you're in Canada. You can't plead the fifth because you're Canadian. So that was Hubie. That was Hubie. Who else is hiding in here? What about this one here?
Hey, Mr. Bill, this is Canadian Joe, just calling your show, thought I'd tell you that I really like Snooks, I'd love to marry her, If you could post this online, your show, and send you some maple syrup and bacon,
Is that the one that Snooks was mad at or something? I was in some other chat, or it was last night or whatever. Snooks was mad at because somebody mentioned her name in a voicemail message. Was that the one she was mad at? That voicemail? It was just somebody. Oh, that one wasn't Robbie. That was the person who raided me last night. I didn't see that as mean or anything like that directly. Maybe a little bit of trolling, but moderators should handle a little bit of trolling, I would think. Okay, I don't follow much of it either, but I was like, thought I remember her saying something like, nothing was wrong with that I could see. But yeah, that was unfiltered on that one. Here's this one here.
This is Unfiltered and Raw. Hey, everybody, it's Canadian Joe. He's going to talk with Art for a couple minutes, but I'm going to talk about vaccines for about 18 minutes and not let anybody talk. I look good in my hat, look good in my sunglasses, and I'm all man, even if I'm wearing a leotard under all this. But it's all great, all man, all American. Yeah, Unfiltered and Raw. You're all right, Filtered. I like to make fun of you. All right, bye.
Yeah, guess who that was? That was Joe. Canadian Joe, whatever you want to call him. Maybe we covered most of them there, didn't we? Here's this one you haven't heard yet.
Durka, Jahadi, Jaha. Muhammad Hala. That's all I got.
At the end there, he didn't disguise his voice anymore. Probably recognize that voice, huh? Chris as Grandpa Joe. That'd be interesting. Let's see. I think we covered most of them here. Let me double check here. That one. Did Huey? Do I have Robbie in there? I don't think I have Robbie on my list there. Maybe Robbie sent a message. I don't know if Robbie's on my list. I don't see him there. Canada, you got plenty of Grandpa Muskrats. He's been calling a lot. Yeah, it covers most of them there. Oh, when Britt called in or whatever, I don't think I have her as a message, though. I don't think I've got Britt as a message, just as one call that was made. Okay. Beaver doesn't do calls. No. You want to hear Joe again? I think I got another Joe one in here for you. Let's see here. Not the long one. That was a long, drawn out one there.
Hi, everybody. This is Joe American. I'm the cousin to Joe Canadian. That Joe Canadian's a really good guy. I wish people wouldn't give him so much hell. Now, I'm just calling into Mr. Bill, my good buddy, and I really like that either Jeannie or Cher Bear would host tonight. I haven't heard what Cher Bear sounds like, so maybe Cher Bear. Well, God bless you all, everybody, and God bless America.
I'm not picking on Robbie. I'm just saying that I don't see Robbie on the list here, okay? On the voicemail list. Let me check and see if he's even on my phone list here. No, I don't have him on the phone list either. He's very secretive Canadian. He's one of the secret spy Canadians. That's who Robbie is. He's a secret spy.
Parties happen. I haven't been going on lives too much, but I appreciate everybody. Thank you for staying with me through everything. I'm not going anywhere. That's the thing. Thank you, Styles. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's all good. Like I said, it's just a part of the process. I know. So it's all good. All the people that are important, they stay. So just like I said, I appreciate it. Biscuits Mom, what's up? Welcome to Soldier. Thank you for being a member. You got the American flag next to your name now. And you have custom emojis you can use too. So don't forget about that. Custom emojis, baby. Thank you for the super chat. Eva, thank you. Is Scuba married? I think he's mysteriously hot. I can't give out any information. Let's just say that. It's up to him. I don't know. I appreciate the super chat though, but let's just say I believe if he did have a girlfriend or whatever, I'm sure she's fiercely loyal to him. Thanks for joining the team, Biscuits. You're a part of an amazing group of people, and you won't regret it. If you notice, I've been sitting here for a minute, just resting for a moment before I get back out there, guys. Taking care of the dog, replenishing. I got my, where is my drink?
Probably. If I don't do one, then at least 2 or 3 women that'll be yelling at me the next time they see me or something like that. So maybe some guys too or something like that. Mr. Bill, you have not done a live show on air with face showing or whatever in 2 days. You better do a show tonight or else we're going to be mad at you. Blah, blah, blah. And then they probably won't even show up or something like that. They'll probably be watching other streams and barely show up anyway. You know how these women troublemakers are. They're crazy women. Crazy women.
No, follow them that read it. Shall follow them that.
Quincy's having fun. Tommy is having fun too. It appears. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, yeah. What else we got going on here? That's a weird thing. It's like on a loop. Nothing else much going on right now that I can see.
I don't even think it's like that. I feel like a lot of cops in the city of Minneapolis, and it's like they're.
So much I can take of just somebody sitting down talking. Nico. Oh, yeah. All right, I think we'll send Nico some love, guys and girls here. You guys can go to whatever chats you want to, but I'm going to raid out to Nico here in a second. I think you guys are watching and hanging out. I might go live from the barbecue. I might not. I haven't decided yet. But I know I need to go to the restroom pretty soon here, so that's the reason I'm going off for now. Where's the other button? Oh, there's the button I wanted right now. Thank you guys for watching. Robbie, Hubie, Sherber, everybody else. I appreciate Jethro's hanging out in the chat also. Thank you for that. Nico, yep, there you go. Yeah, Jeannie's popping in there. She doesn't like to see this guy for some reason. Jeannie's anti-cactus for some reason. Let's is the next button here. There's another button I want to press. Oh, it's the edit video button down here. Then it's the other button, customization over here. Redirect over here. And find Nico, I guess. Oops. Nico, Oregon. Oops, why is it doing that? Ooh, she doesn't have it set up for raids. Doggone it. What's wrong with that girl? It's Ground Zero probably has it set up. Zero, where are you? PDX. There he is. Okay, I can save that one. I'll give you Nico's live stream, though. Give her some support, but she doesn't have it set up for me to raid her directly. But if you want to go right to her channel here comes her link over here. See all other chats out there. Yeah, you betcha. There we go. There's one chat you can go to. Tommy's out there. Raw Tactics is out there. Scuba Steve, I think, is out there. But the ghetto raid's going to go to Nico. The official raid's going to go to Ground Zero. Although I would have sent the official raid to Nico, but she doesn't have it set up for me to raid her directly. All right, guys. God bless. Have a good night or good afternoon. Whatever. Just be good. Oh, hey, Jet. Sorry. I'm going to raid out as soon as you pop in here. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. We'll see you later. Bye, Jeannie. Goodbye, Jeannie. Bye, Jeannie. There you go. Cactus likes to say bye to Jeannie. There we go. Hey, Jets. Hey, you guys are probably watching other streams anyway. But you guys might see me later on. I appreciate it. Hi, bye. Britt's like, oh, doggone it. I just got here. No fair. Why are you leaving all of a sudden? All of a sudden, you're leaving. I've been on for, I usually do an hour and a half kind of thing during the day. So this is the during the day, hour and a half stream. And at night, you guys keep me awake for 3 or 4, 5 hours sometimes. But anyway, you'll give Nico some love there by clicking on that link up above, or wait for the raid to send you over to Ground Zero. But Ground Zero's in the shade. I'd suggest going to Nico. Nico's at least getting a shade where she's out there, but she's showing her sign there. Here, and don't, even if Raw was live or whatever, I'd say don't go to Raw's live, because he just sits around and makes fun of people all the time. So you don't go to Raw's live. Unfiltered and Raw's live. Even though you guys already follow that Washingtonian troublemaker, there's the link to his thing also. All right. Oh, thank you, Brett. I was wondering if anybody was watching that thing there. I didn't have too many people. Plus, I just kind of had it on or whatever, and I had other things I had to focus on. All right. You guys have a good night. God bless, all that fun stuff. You might see me on in a little while. You might not. Ooh, watch out, Cherry. Watch out. God bless. 30 seconds. Where's that? There it is. Ooh, outro, 30 seconds. There it is. Oh, hang out with Nico and Ground.